Children love to learn if we encourage them to love to learn. If you give them the good start, if you set them on the right path, they will be able to walk freely without you. And what they need now is the safe, nurturing environment to start with. The Elementary Workshop Montessori School was founded in 1971 by Lillian Shaw and Penny Contractor. We have been on the Lower East Side of Wilmington since inception, on the same block for 35 years now. And we think it's a huge advantage. Our children walk everywhere. Our 6 to 12-year-old children have swimming and gym lessons at the Walnut Street Y. Our 4 and 5-year-old children walk up to the Grand Opera House for movement and dance classes at the Baby Grand. We have a relationship with the Latin American Community Center, who sends us a Spanish teacher for all of our children once a week. So we involve ourselves in the community as much as we can.
I made contact with the Elementary Workshop more than 10 years ago as a television news reporter. I came in here to cover a story with a cameraman. Usually when you go into a school with a TV camera, the kids go bonkers. That did not happen here. The children were so focused and just so into their work, they barely even realized we were there. That day I walked away from the school realizing that something special was going on inside that school. And I said to myself then, when I have kids, I'm going to bring them to the Elementary Workshop.
I think most parents, at least the ones who come to visit to check out the school, want to be involved with their children's education. And the way Elementary Workshop Montessori School is structured, they must. I mean, a parental involvement is not only encouraged, it's part of the plan, it's part of the deal.
We actually visited several Montessori schools in the area. And the environment of this school, first of all, seemed to be most closely related to Montessori's philosophy, but also the environment of the building, the surroundings, they're very familiar to every child. And it's much further away from the traditional classroom environment than the other schools offered.
There are certain things that are done in accredited Montessori schools. One is multi-age groupings. Montessori believed that children should have older children to emulate and younger children to guide. We have 2 teachers at least in each classroom. Montessori programs generally do, because one teacher will be giving lessons while the other teacher is helping be a guide for the remaining children. Children are not all doing the same thing at once. It's not take out your book and open at page 17 and look at problem number 4. You may have some children working on language work, another child doing a research project, a third child learning the countries and capitals of Asia, and another group of children involved in math.
The teachers here really care, and that's what really hooked us, was that the teachers aren't doing it because it's a career, they aren't doing it because it's a means to an end, but they truly care for the children here.
I'm just in love with Montessori philosophy, and I won't teach anywhere else. And I think this is it. Everything is hands-on, multi-age classroom, and they stay with the same teacher for 3 years, so we get to know the child very well. You modify your teaching style according to the child's need. So I don't think you get that when you have the child only for 9 months. You know, you really get attached to them.
My parents both worked, and so they had a difficult time finding a place for me where I was comfortable. Then my mother heard about this school, and I came in for an interview, and I just remember thinking, wow, look at all of this neat stuff that I get to play with. And I kind of took it from there, because to me it was fun. I wouldn't have been able to tell you that I was learning, but I was. Now I have 2 children of my own. I really needed them to be someplace that was second to home. And I will be honest, I looked many other places because I wanted to be sure that after all these years I was giving them the best that I could offer them and that was out there. And when I came back into school, I felt goosebumps. And I immediately knew this is where, at the time, just Jonathan would attend school. He loves it.
There are lots of advantages to having a start at the Elementary Workshop Montessori School. The biggest of those are that children have a conceptual base that is strong and can be built on at any other school from here. They understand concepts, they get it. Second is they leave here with a love of learning, so they can go anywhere else and be successful. Third is they leave here with good organizational skills, which stands them in good stead in any other environment.
The Montessori style really taught me to be really responsible, and that's really helped me. I just got my first marking period, I had straight A's, so I'm pretty happy. Next, the second marking period, all A's and a B, so I'm doing well. Mock trial, a lot of after-school activities, student government, and this school definitely helped me get to that.
Some of the positive outcomes that I've noticed for my daughter is just her excitement about learning things, her curiosity level. She loves the library, she loves reading, she is getting more into science, she's very inquisitive. She has developed so much more than what we could have expected at this point, and her confidence level is amazing for a 7-year-old.
It's kind of a synergy between, I think, the way kids and Zoe naturally are. They would just want to know more, and she's in the right place for that. They encourage that.
I love this school. I believe in this school. I see how the teachers are so connected with the students. They're committed to these students. There's just a small family within these 4 walls.
It's just a nurturing, warm, safe, comfortable, educational environment. And I think parents feel that just as much as their children do.
Let's count them. Uno, dos.
I think if you asked any teacher here at the Elementary Workshop Montessori School, what is your goal for children, they would say, I want them to leave here loving to learn. Because if you're armed with that, you have everything you need to succeed.